going down, everybody? Brother Stavanius here, Command Center Wargaming. Today's video, we're going to be having a look at this Thunderhawk Gunship kit from Games Workshop for Aeronautica Imperialis. So I've been waiting for this one for a few days. It's going to be awesome. So I've got, I think, 3 28mm Thunderhawks still in the painting queue, but I'm going to be playing a game of Aeronautica tomorrow with my friend Matt, and it's coming along all right. So I'll just show you guys this quickly, show you how the forces come along. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get all these painted by tomorrow, but they're on their way, and this is going to be a bit of an unboxing video. So this is as it stands so far. This is my Alpha Legion attack force. Now, the idea behind this scheme was basically that I wanted it to be a little bit different, but still 30k and still Alpha Legion. And I've always really liked the Forge World scheme, so the teal, but I've always liked the purple scheme as well. So that's it, you can see it there, right? So a lot of people saying that that the purple scheme has been retconned. This is not true. I'm thinking about making a video on Alpha Legion colors because no, they were purple, they still can be purple. The color has not been retconned. Basically what happened is that Forge World just started using the teal more on the website because of Emperor's Children colors and stuff like that, and also Ultramarines that were coming out, so they were sort of like an ultramarine blue which shifts to the red hue. And so they just started marketing stuff on their website with the teal. But in actual fact, Alpha Legion Elites are teal sometimes, but they were in fact purple pre-Heresy and during the early days of the Heresy. You can have a look at the book Legion as well and check that out. So yeah, so I'm happy with how it came out. We've got a few more to go, but this is going to be how the force will be painted, and the Thunderhawk gunship will be like that as well. Right, so you can see that there, and I'm really happy with the purple. It took me a while to get that purple going because it had to be metallic, but it had to be like a bluey purple. I didn't want sort of like a purpley magenta purple that was going to be like Emperor's Children. So it needed to be unique for the force. And I feel as though I got that, which is really awesome. I tried some color shifters and stuff, but it didn't quite work. I find some of the color shifters, they work really well on round surfaces, but not so much on flat surfaces. They still work, but they just don't work as well. There was a few other purples I tried. I stripped these down once or twice as well, and I finally came to my scheme, and I'm happy with it now. So this is like that sapphire blue purple, and it's kind of like, you know, the idea is, you know, are they blue, are they purple? You know, there's a bit of green in there. Well, it's not green actually, it's more of an aqua. It's a blue-green color as well. And then for the rest of the highlights, I mixed a little bit of Temple Guard blue in there. Sorry, no, Ahriman blue. Yeah, Ahriman blue, just to give it sort of more of a lift. You can see that there, because too much green, like, I think would have spoiled it a little bit. But anyway, that's that. Really happy with how they're coming out, and can't wait to get them on the battlefield tomorrow and see what's going on. And I'll get that Thunderhawk painted tonight. It's going to be pretty awesome. I showed you the card, the stat sheet card from before. It's like chockers full of weapons. So let's get into the main event here, which is the Thunderhawk. I've got my Stavanius opening apparatus, which is an old GW cutting knife from, I think, like 2010 or something. But anyway, so all good. So yeah, here's the box. Beautiful art on the box. The Games Workshop kind of trolled us out a bit when they said they were releasing a plastic Thunderhawk kit, and ended up being a Aeronautica scale kit, but whatever. I was very skeptical on playing this system. I was very skeptical on buying these models actually. But these were actually bought from GW, something I don't usually do. I usually get my stuff through a reseller or eBay or other places. And but I thought, well, no, look, you know, we've got some guys keen to play, and like I've seen Mournival have got their own little rule set for it, where they actually divide the legions up. So you get like Alpha Legion, I think they get like on a 2-up. If they're destroyed, they get to come back on the board the next turn within 5 squares with 3 hull points or something like that. I have to read through those Mournival rules properly, but At any rate, it's a really good system for me to just rock up with a few minis after work or whatever. You know, get a beer going with the guys. I don't have to carry around my whole case with me. You know, like, 4,000, 5,000 points of bloody turbo laser destructor or Thunderhawks and Falchion heavy tank destroyers, And yeah, because I mean, like, carrying these things around for real and is just nightmare. And on the table, they're so big. Like, they are like huge. They are huge, and the base that you need for them to keep them up there properly, the 28mm one, and I'll be putting my one up on the channel when I do it, is just huge. So I think the Thunderhawks, one is already Blood Angels. I've got to repair that. The other Thunderhawk I've got will be Alpha Legion. The other Thunderhawk, I'm not actually sure yet. It depends what Legion I do it for. It might be Fists. But my fists are going to be not the banana yellow fists. My Imperial fists are actually going to be like Imperial fists for men. So anyway, all good. So back of the kit here, you can see there, it's actually quite a sizable kit as well. So from memory, I've seen the model in person. The actual model is it's actually bigger than that. So from what I remember, it's about that big. It's actually quite a good size, and that basically relates to the size of the Storm Eagle as well, the gunship. But we'll have a look, we'll put it together and that, see what's going on. Usual deal, they got some white scars, paintwork demonstrated here. They seem to be loving the salamanders on these kits for Imperialis, which is an interesting choice, I feel, because they're quite like a ground-based, Legion salamanders, So it's an interesting choice, but I mean, I suppose it's better than Ultramarines all the time. Although I do like my Space Romans, But, I know a lot of people hate them. Let's get this guy open. Just butcher the box while we're there. But I like the good old Ultramarines. I think that they get picked on a bit too much than, Whoops. So just bump the camera there. So, okay, so let's have a look. So we'll open this kit up. See what's inside. I'm just going to rip this apart. I'm not going to do anything with this after. There it all comes out. Okay, cool. Just pour it all out there. You can see, empty. It's empty! Universal Soldier, the top movie. Alright. And instruction book. Okay. So it's some assembly instructions. You can see there's a little bit of assembly. I quite enjoyed putting together the other planes. They're not, a dummy assembly kit, but they're not too hard either. These kits are actually very, very fun to put together because they strike the balance between challenge and just getting it done. Like, I don't want to be sitting here, putting like a massive kit together. I'll go buy a Gundam or something for that, or a Tiger tank, but it gives you a bit of satisfaction. So you can see here in proportion the size of it to the base. So you can see how that will work. And that's the instruction manual. There we go, yeah. So it's pretty much, well, that goes to say something for my memory, doesn't it? There's a stand. So it executes on a normal stand. So it's the same as the other stands. All right, so it's firing arcs and stuff like that will be, it's got a few weapons, but in terms of how you measure it, it will be the same. And there's basically some pillars there to put it on. And yeah, just 2 sprues. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's 2 sprues. Look like they're not exactly the same. So this is the first sprue. Right, you can see here, you can get a really good idea of the dimensions of the gunship from this part here. So that's the first sprue. Right, and the second sprue. So we'll get this going tonight. It has to be done tonight because I've got to get it ready for our game tomorrow. So we might get Matt on the channel. We'll get him to talk about some stuff. I don't know if we'll film the game 100% tomorrow yet, but we will be fiddling some bat reps. We'll be filming some bat reps, so 100% we will. But it'll be a bit touch and go because I've got to learn the system a lot better too. Right, so I don't want to be doing a bat rep where I'm like, oh, how do I do this? What happens here? And we get all the rules wrong. So yeah, but there should be some stuff coming. We should be getting some awesome stuff going. So yeah, cool. So that's the kit. There we go. That's the Thunderhawk Gunship for the Aeronautica Imperialis system. And it'd be interesting to see how these go tomorrow because we will have 2 Thunderhawks facing off against each other. Now, my Thunderhawk will most likely just be grey or black, maybe undercoated black or something, getting ready for the metallic paint. But yeah, we'll in future games we'll record it, and I'll make sure we get the nice looking force going on there, and so we can debut them on the channel. Alright everybody, and 40k, I've been looking more into the 40k stuff, so yeah, Black Legion looks like it's doing alright with its exploding fives. Sort of just been doing a bit of touching up on who's who. Grey Knights seem to be doing epic, which is interesting because I always called them as like a top army. I remember when they first came out, the bitching on the internet, oh my goodness, like the bitching I heard, oh, the rules are crap, you freaking it. And I'm just like, what? Like, I'm reading these rules, like, these rules are not crap. They're actually really, really good rules. You know, I mean, I didn't expect them to do this OP, granted, but, you know, they were really good rule set. You could see it back then, but, you know, that's the internet, I suppose, and I guess that's the thing. Like, I only watch a couple other channels because, you know, I think there's this stigma around the internet. Everybody thinks they know, like, about what... Everybody's a competitive player. Like, everybody's like, you know, thinks they're like full-on ace competitive, and, you know, it's all about the math hammer and all this. And reality, I think a lot of people just don't know what they're talking about, to be honest. And look, I'll be honest, I don't consider myself a competitive player. Like, I play competitively, yes, but I'm not like a tournament player or anything. I definitely 100% will never say that. I want to win, obviously. Who doesn't? I'm pretty sure someone's going to lie if they're saying they don't. But to me, like, I first and foremost play Warhammer for the fun of it, for the enjoyment, and to have a mad experience. And I don't mind if I lose, you know. With that said, I like to win wherever I can, but, you know, I'm not going to be destroyed if I lose games. But I think we've sort of lost sight of that in the hobby a bit. You know, there's before the internet and stuff, and all this stuff kind of went crazy with the competitive circuit, and everyone trying to min-max their lists, and, you know, Games Workshop changing the meta, learning that everybody was doing that and changing the meta every 2 weeks. Yeah, I think we lost a bit there because, you know, it used to be you rock up for a game, you know, at the store or whatever. They don't go to the store much anymore. And you know, we used to go there, and you just go there and have fun, man. You just go there, you know, have like a bunch of gene stealers, you know, just play some game, house rules, just have fun. You know, it wasn't all about, like, you know, making this obliterating, crushing list and buying the newest models, and, you know, but that's just the way it is. I'm going into a bit of a rant now. This is a Thunderhawk video, but, you know, it's I haven't done a video all week, so I thought it'd be good to maybe have a bit of a chat. And yeah, okay, so let me know what you think about it in the comments down below, everybody. Let me know if you have any suggestions, or if you have any requests for future content, if you want me to review anything, whatever. Next few videos, I think I've got that Titanicus review I want to do. Also, there's I want to have a look at these army paint and metallic paints as well, which I got into. I actually tested them on this kit, on the Aeronautica planes you saw. And I'll leave it for the next video, but I didn't end up using them, but they're still okay. But there's a few things here and there, which I think I like some of the colours, but yeah, you know, we'll have to talk about that another time. All right, everybody, Brother Stephanus here. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel, and give us a like over YouTube. Really helps us out with the algorithm when you do that. And take care, everybody. Keep gaming, and I will see you in the next video.